Okay, so welcome back to another episode of the It's 5 o'clock Somewhere podcast. I'm Maurice. This is Farah Neo. You know what I'm saying? It's a podcast where we sit, chat, have good conversations about all hot topics, conversations, and just you know, conversations between friends and whatnot. Um, but first, I wanna thank Farah for getting us our brand deal for one. The Neo brand shop. Well, the Neo brand is the name of the brand, but the neobrandshop.com is the name of the website, right?
Facts.
Okay. And she's rocking a hoodie. First of all, with her, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, with her silhouette on it right
Yes,
here, right?
indeed. Yes,
Right. So tell me about
indeed.
the hoodie.
So this one is the Signal hoodie.
Okay.
We have cream. We have a bunch of. We have other hoodies as well. Phase Code hoodie. Um, we have the Crown
Hey,
beanie going right
hey, I
now.
had to, yeah, I seen the merch bag and I had to slide this one on real quick. So
Yes.
I appreciate that one. I'm feeling the cream. I'm feeling the cream. It's a cool little vibe.
Cream is
You
fire.
know,
That's as light as we're getting for this season.
yeah, it's been cozy. It's been like I was gonna say warming up, but it's been cooling off.
Cooling off. It's
You know,
cold in Cali.
so the hoodies, the beanies, the whole vibe is there. So check on the shop. Hit that website,
Definitely.
order up. You know.
Yep.
So let's get down to business. Let's tackle a topic that's going to be debated till probably the end of time.
Mm,
If you really think about it, you know what I mean.
which one?
First dates,
First
first
dates.
dates. We've been
Goodness.
trying to we've been trying to we've been trying to get to this one. So yeah, let's talk about it. There's so much that goes into the first date. Like how how early before I guess before getting your number, should a guy ask? Like, should he just follow up with the same energy? Like there's so much to go into a first date. Like, how do you feel about that?
Like you're talking about before you get to the date?
Yeah, like how much time in between? Say you meet a guy,
Hmm.
and then you guys spark like equal interest, and you got your number, got your information, and he's like, you obviously talk, chats, whatever. So how long before will you be comfortable in going on the first date with somebody that you just met?
I feel like I would have to converse with them for about, a day or two, honestly.
A
I mean,
day
I
or
feel
two?
like you don't
Okay.
have to really you don't have to like, it doesn't have to be like a month or two of talking
Yo,
before you
that's
go on a
crazy.
date.
A month or two, or what?
Some
Just
people wait that long.
sitting up there cupcaking. Yeah,
Basically,
is that how you do
cupcaking
it?
the whole
Yeah, I don't know
time.
about that one. I think within that week or so, if you're depending on schedules lining up and everything, and
Definitely.
you obviously got the spark and you're feeling the vibe, so
Kind of want to go see what it's about.
kind of want to figure it out a little bit. You know what I mean? So who pays on the first date? Because I mean, I know I pay on the first date.
Right.
I pay on the first date. But what is it? The new age people nowadays, there's
Women are the new masculines.
I don't know about that one necessarily.
That's what they're trying to make it as.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, guys are like, it's 2025. Women should open our doors. Women should pay for my date. And then it's
That's
like gotten
crazy
so
work.
bad to where they're talking about men wanting flowers.
I ain't never heard no shit like that. Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right, so is this the well, I don't want to say nothing. I don't know these two. I don't know these types of guys. You know what I mean? I don't know. None of my friends want flowers on their first date. You know what I'm saying? And all anybody that I know, guy wise, in my circle, like we pay on the first date. That's just a gentleman thing to do.
You would think so.
But I don't know. I'm a little older than what's going on right
Then the
now.
generate, yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't necessarily. I don't know when that flipped. I don't know when that flipped. What do you
I
think?
think it was like maybe shortly. It was my generation. I feel like
Damn,
my
y'all
generation
messed it
is
up. Y'all
yeah.
messed it up. Y'all messed up a lot of stuff. Y'all messed up
Okay. The
music,
millennials. First of all, we was
music,
kids. The music was lit.
music,
The music was lit.
music.
Music was lit.
Who's
Mine. My
was
yes.
it more lit? That's another topic we're gonna have to talk about.
Okay.
What 2000s, two
Come on,
thousands R and B,
millennials.
90s and
2000,
90s,
2000s was
90s
lit.
and 2000s R&B. But that's me. Is that you? Are you saying that's you?
That's me too. I was
You sure?
what?
You sharing that? You sharing
Yeah,
that?
we sharing
You
that
sharing
because
that?
we were growing up in that.
I give you that. Just
That's the
making,
music we
just
grew up
making
to.
sure. But you don't
Yeah.
be knowing some songs.
I don't know track 6 on a certain album. On a certain album.
All right, fair. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right, okay, okay, okay. So back to these first dates. Now, okay. Once again, being a very beautiful woman that I'm sure it is well sought after
Mhm.
by, okay, all right, okay. We didn't finish the question. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me just get to the question. How much do you think a guy should be paying on the first date?
Um,
I want you know what? This is the most important because guys need to hear it from you to where it's just like I believe you're a certain standard of woman.
mhm.
You know what I mean? And I look at you, you know what I'm saying? I look at you like that. Now, but I still do understand that you're down to earth and
Right.
not too crazy with it
Right.
and you understand real life,
Right.
but you still like to have fun. You still like to be
And do.
what woman doesn't want to be spoiled, treated. Okay, I'll just get this question. How much?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how much should a guy be spending on the first date?
I think the amount shouldn't matter. It's more of
Okay, okay,
I'm gonna say it's more about the experience because a guy could
okay,
spend like 500 and the shit be boring. I mean,
okay.
excuse me.
Yes, you good. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
could be boring.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
guys could not be clicking. You could be eating the smallest meal you've ever seen in your life,
Right, 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 right. One
and
of
then
those
yeah, yeah,
Michelin. Right, yeah, yeah. One of
and it's
those.
like this is it. You're trying to impress me, but
Mm,
I just want to have a good time. I want to feed off the vibes,
right, right,
and
right,
it's
right,
about the experience you
right,
leave.
right.
Everything doesn't cost like.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And then like I believe we had talked about this before, to where it's like you were saying like, and I also agree that the first date sets the standard, right?
Mm,
So, I mean, me personally, like I'm not spending crazy on a first date. I'm not, right? I'm not spending crazy on a first date. Now, if I like you, we can start going to steakhouses and getting dressed up and fancy and do all the extras and wherever you want. Let's pick them out the hat. You know, them little Instagrams. Let's pick them out the hat. Where we going? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But it's just like you said, it's more about the vibe. I
yeah.
don't necessarily. I'm not going to the movies on our first date. But I want to feel you out. I want to. You think movies is good on the first date?
Ew.
That's it. Oh, okay, okay.
Automatic
That's
L.
automatic.
Yeah.
Automatic. See you later, right? I could have. Okay, good. So it's just like you said. I want to get some fresh air. I want to see how. I want to see how we feel with each other
Mhm.
around people. You know
So,
what I mean?
what would be your ideal? Like, okay, you see a woman, you like her.
Hmm.
What is the first date gonna like consist of for you? Like,
Let
in
me
order
see.
to get to know her and see if you wanna, take it to the
Well,
next.
I mean, I know all women like to eat, so you gotta have some type of food. Gotta have some type of
That's
food.
facts.
You know, me, I'm a lover boy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm a romantic out here. I'm a romantic out here. I'm a whole romantic.
I always
I
say
can look.
this.
I'm a whole romantic. Like so, I can do something like we can plan a picnic. you
Okay.
know and now it's just they're so easily set up. All you really have to do is just pick a comfortable spot where it's nice, clean, and safe.
Right.
um Off top, that's just bare minimum, but they have pre-made charcuterie boards. You can get some snacks, you can get some fruit, you can take a nice basket, and if it's well thought out, take your Bluetooth, your aux, make sure your playlist is cracking right. It's just, I think it's the thought that goes into it, like the planning of a lot of dates. But we can take a road trip and go get a sandwich of some place I was telling you about on the phone and we was texting, or we might just go get some drinks and some appetizers. there's a wide range as long as there's like good company. We can
Yeah,
still
I
go
could
sit down
agree.
and eat like if you want something good like that and get some fresh air after.
Would you ever go out of state on the first date?
Well, before I say no, you know what I'm saying? What do you mean? Like before I say no, like
Like, would you? Okay, so let's say that you guys, because a lot of people are, doing online dating. That's a
oh, okay,
big
okay,
thing
okay,
now.
okay, okay, okay.
So what if you were, to meet a female online or whatever, and you guys have been talking for a while, and then you guys decide to meet,
Right.
but y'all are gonna take a flight somewhere. Would you do it?
Oh hell nah. Hell nah. Nah nah nah
Okay,
nah 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 nah.
okay,
Nah
okay.
nah nah nah. Even though I'm a guy, I can handle myself and this and that, and I never go anywhere solo like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about I don't you can't trust a female because she's the type of girl you think you want to be with like that, just straight out of town on a first date. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I'm not trusting that.
I feel that.
I'm not doing it. And that's a little OD for me on a first date.
That is a
A
little
trip,
extreme.
a trip,
Yeah, that is extreme.
and then what you say? You have to keep up that you're setting a pace. You want to try to so what's the second date and what's the
A
third date? So
helicopter
nobody, you
ride.
feel me? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But even a helicopter ride is less than going out of town with somebody. I'd rather
It depends on where you
it
go.
depends on where you go. It does because you can go to
You could go to
you
Mexico
can go
and live it
yeah
up.
you can for that 500. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you want to do it,
That part.
but. But what about you? What's your ideal nice first date that you would
Hmm.
like just to fill out the vibes and everything?
I don't know. Like normally my first dates consist of like maybe beach. I like
Beach.
to do beach
Really?
dates
Really?
because it gives me peace. I like the water, number
All
one,
right.
so it calms my nerves.
Okay.
I'm able to communicate because it's peaceful out there. You always
Okay.
have the pier. You have,
Uh,
a bunch of
yeah.
different
I'd actually
things to
your
do.
I'd actually your favorite beach,
Yeah.
but you got creeps out here that
Yeah.
might just be waiting on you at
Yeah,
the
I
beach
can't.
every day for the next
But a
365 days.
picnic on the beach?
But a picnic on the beach is cracking. Is that the picnic on the beach,
Yeah.
lifeguard tower just sitting up?
Ah,
I used to just like stargaze on the lifeguard tower. Yeah,
really?
yeah, yeah, with a
Okay.
telescope, like a little cool one, and just be out there like solo. I'll do that solo. That was cool. But all right, cool little beach date. See, that's a whole vibe. But don't give
Yeah.
away don't give away too much
You
sauce.
right,
Don't
you
give away
right,
too
you
much
right.
sauce. You feel me? Cause they gonna be like, hey, let's go to the beach.
Right.
Them DMs is gonna go crazy. And just let y'all know, man, stop sending all them crazy DMs to the podcast.
Oh my goodness. I haven't even seen them.
She is not gonna see them. Like, where you? This is not. You are not talking to Farrah. You, you know what I'm saying? Okay,
I'm
okay,
scared
okay.
to ask.
All right, but okay, first dates. All right, so how about this? So first date's going good. Is there how do you like to end your first date? How's that go?
It depends on how good the date was.
I mean, let's say the date is good. How you like to end?
Um,
How you like to end? Cause I know how I like to end
Maybe
the
a
date.
kiss on the cheek or
Kiss on the
something.
cheek. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy work. You said you was what year is this?
Well, I mean,
Nah. Kiss on the cheek. Hell,
mm, a little cute,
little couple of them.
and maybe
That
like,
was a couple of them.
yeah, like a full, hug. Cause I'm like the side
You
hug
are,
queen.
yeah. I didn't,
Yeah.
yeah. I see you, church hug, a nigga.
Church
You about
hugs
to
is
put him
like,
in a headlock. You might as well just give him a handshake. I just start giving handshakes at that point. Just give me a handshake. You got to church hug me. Just you know what I mean? Hell no. But
a
but ending
headlock
the
is
first
crazy.
date with a hug and a kiss on the cheek. Uh, I
How
mean it's
how would you end it? Cause he like mine is like, preschool. So
yeah. I mean it's not like you know what? Okay. I like to end my first date on a high note.
Okay, so
I'm
like,
not gonna I'm not
what's
gonna lie to you.
what's a high note?
Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna give y'all the sauce real quick. So a lot of guys are into scoring on their first date. Don't do it.
Scoring what?
Okay, scoring like um having sex. Like a lot of guys are after if
On
you're
a
after
first date?
I'm shit. I know a lot of guys.
Oh,
I
okay.
know a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people like to I would like to say in this dating age, a lot of people like to get as much as they can
Up front.
up front. Like early, they don't know how to slow pace things and this and that. Like so me personally, I'm not having sex on the first date.
Right.
I'm not doing that because I like to end it on a high note. Like you have to leave a female wanting more. You know what I mean? And that's just what it comes down to. Like
Hmm.
that's part of the sauce of you guys meet, you have a good time. You don't have to pressure. You don't have to like we're having a good time. Let's keep it going. We're having a good time. Let's see how far I can go with it. Not
That part.
necessarily. I don't. Maybe not sex, but I'm just saying people go. I mean, that's all the way.
Yeah,
But a lot of people like to go as far as they can. I should say.
that's
You know what I
true.
mean? To where it's just like first date, second date. I'm leaving on a high note. We had a good little meal, good time out. We might have did by second date, there should be a kiss, I would say, because we're feeling each other by the second date. We're spending time and energy and things like that. But but I like to leave on a high note. That's the secret sauce to having
Okay,
it.
that's
Yeah,
pretty. That's a good
that's the
strategy.
secret sauce. I'm
That's
not
a
gonna
good
lie to you.
strategy.
It works.
That I could see that.
It works. It works. But so second date, do you follow that right up or what? Because
Follow up with
Because
what?
I mean, if I have a good, let's say, if I have a good first date with you one weekend, I think I'm gonna probably want to go out next weekend. Shouldn't a guy want to go out next weekend, or just kind of
Yeah,
continue that pace a little bit, right?
yeah,
All right, that's cool. All
yeah.
right, so that's fair.
It's gonna be a lot of dates.
Yeah, yeah. Just a lot of dates when you feeling them like that, right? So just don't. I don't. I think people just shouldn't overthink the first date.
No, you shouldn't overthink love, period. And I think that's the
Okay,
problem.
yeah.
Like
Mm,
just have fun. All these rules of what he
yeah,
has to do, and if he doesn't do this, like y'all are supposed to just vibe out.
that's
Like
fair.
it's not gonna be a steakhouse every date.
Can't be a
It
steakhouse
might just
every
be
day.
lunch.
It
It
might.
might just be breakfast. It might be a
I like
smoothie date.
I like breakfast dates. Breakfast dates are nice.
Yeah, they're
Breakfast
I,
dates are nice. You don't like breakfast dates?
they're okay.
Lunch dates are better than breakfast.
Mm,
I
I like
like the
lunch or dinner. Breakfast dates are cool, but I'm not a big breakfast person.
I like the breakfast date after like a sleepover or something like that. That's the
Okay.
best one. Like let's get up, go get a omelet or a burger with or like
Burger.
maybe not a burger. I
Oh,
kind of slipped out a little bit. Not a burger, like a smoothie, something light. A bagel. I meant to say bagel. It was
oh, okay.
yeah, something easy.
Smoothie dates are good.
Smoothie days are chill. A little ginger shot, all that.
Or like a yeah, those are cool.
All right, so now y'all know the secret sauce to getting Farrah on the first dates. You know what I
You got to
mean?
get to the date
You got to
first.
get to the date first. Hey, yeah, yeah. Stop sending them DMs. You are not talking to her right now. You know what I'm saying?